Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to discuss about the scaling method that I have by using post IDs. You know that I don't like to only scale with methods, but I like to scale also with creatives. This is all about scaling with creatives. The way that this is working is that there are a lot of companies that they have so much content because they're posting every day and they're not utilizing it. They are not using it as post IDs. And these are extra creatives that they can be used. So what are we doing here? We are finding one of our methods that is actually working very well on the account, and what we are doing is that we are taking and we are just adding post IDs to it. Of course, I'm going to show you in my computer how it's working, but this is the philosophy and this is how it's working, so that you are using all the assets that you have, because the more assets you have, the more penetration to the market you have. So in my opinion, this is a very effective method that I'm using in ad accounts. That being said, I want to say that as you can see, all of the things that I'm teaching you here with different methods, there are different ways for me to scale accounts. I'm doing this, I'm also doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And with that way, I'm having so many different methods inside that accounts that some of them are working, maybe not all of them, but at the end of the day, if they're working, they're helping me a lot to scale the account, which is why most people are hiring me. So let's jump on my computer. Let me show you how this is working. I think that whoever is having the capacity of creatives and post IDs, you should all do it, and you will see that you're going to have much better results most probably. So let me explain to you how this method is actually working. We're mentioning always about the different creatives and stuff, and this is another way for you to utilize all the creatives if a company is having several. So what you're doing is like this campaign here. We're doing a crazy method of stacked lookalikes for this one specifically. Why? Because we have seen that it's actually working very well. We have seen that we're getting good results with stacked lookalikes. So as we mentioned in other videos about scaling with different creatives, what are we going to do now? We're going to use the method that is working, but instead of just using the creatives with other methods, this time we're going to use the method that is working by changing the creatives all the time. So it's the opposite way of thinking. Instead of saying, okay, I have these creatives, I'm going to use another method, maybe the crazy method broad targeting, the crazy method stack lookalikes, the high society that we have now, the manual bidding, advantage plus, something else. Now, this time we're going the opposite side and we're saying stack lookalikes are working here with the crazy method. I'm going to do other creatives and other creatives and other creatives and other creatives. So I can do more campaigns by changing the creatives. This can be normal creatives, but this is a very good way for a company that is posting, for example, every day. Why not use also these creatives that you're getting from there? So over here, we're having the campaign, and this is the structure. Each ad set, it's having inside from 3 post IDs to 5 post IDs. What are you doing? You are posting regularly over there. If you see any of those posts getting some more traction, you're going to use it here. By the way, with this way, you're also keeping all the engagement into your page while you're spending money. The way to do it is very easy. You're just coming here, you're going to use existing post. You're going to come here and change post. For example, you're going to use Facebook, Instagram. I like to use the Instagram posts. You can even write here what you have written. For example, shop new. Let's click on it, and you will see that you can actually filter it like this if you don't want to just scroll and find the date. And you're using this one, then you duplicate. Over here you can do quick duplicate here or duplicate, doesn't matter, and you can put another post and another post, and when you're done with your ad set, you can duplicate it several times so that you can have the crazy method. But yes, this is the ultimate way for you to actually scaling with more post IDs. And I can tell you also that it's super effective. I really like more to use more than 3 post IDs. I think that 3 is also low. It worked very well in this case, but most of the times I'm using 5, just so you know. And this is another method, guys, that is working very well for me. For example, I think I also did it with another, there you go, post IDs 2, post IDs 1, you know, all of these are different post IDs, okay, that I'm using, spending different budgets, and of course optimizing my CPO campaign the same way like I'm optimizing any other campaign. Okay guys, so this is how it's working, and most probably some of you are already using this. It's not any rocket science, okay? It's not like crazy method or anything other super advanced, or like manual bidding, super advanced. But at the end of the day, this is the reverse engineering, okay? So instead of using different methods, you are using more creatives with a method that is actually working, which is also very important because this is also another way of scaling. If you cannot do it with my other methods, at least spend money to creatives and try to do it that way. And this is also something that we are mentioning in this channel, that there are two ways of scaling, different methods and creatives. Well, Post IDs is a very efficient way, which is not going to require you to create more extra content. Don't forget that. That's all I had to tell you about this method, and I want you to know that if you want to learn more about Facebook ads, you can read my book or watch my free course. And until we meet again guys, use your post IDs if you have them and you're posting daily or regularly, and be creative and be consistent in your posting and in your ads.